Hello basketball coaches and basketball players, my name is Alan from Al's Basketball Training, and today I'm going to show you some strategies behind playing defense in basketball. So hello everyone, my name is Alan from Al's Basketball Training. If you're new to this channel, on this channel I show you basketball plays, drills, and skills. So if you like that stuff, hit that like button and subscribe. On Tuesdays and Thursdays, however, I do individual training for the players who are looking and trying to get better. But anyways, so today I'm going to show you some defensive strategies. So some of these strategies are going to be individual strategies that players can use. Coaches can show their team this video, share the video with your team as well, so that the players know some of the great strategies to be used to stop the other team from scoring. Because just imagine if the other team can score 0 points, that would be a very easy game to win. But that's obviously very impossible to do. However, I did, see a game. I was coaching an elementary school team when I was in grade 12. Seeing a team, it wasn't our team, but seeing another team beat another team. This was at the grade 8 level. It was 103-3. So they either had really great defense or the other team was just garbage. But that does sort of happen sometimes. So good defense can help you win games. So first individual strategy is have your arms out. If you're guarding a player, your arms have to be out. For one, it guards the passing lanes. It would suck if your arms were in and he passed 5 or 6 inches past your shoulder and you didn't have your arms already out just to go like this to stop it. So have your arms out, have them in the passing lane, maybe even have one hand down to protect against the crossover. But there's different ways. I'm going to show you a video very, very soon about the individual defense strategies that you can incorporate as a player. That's going to be a few weeks away because my knee is currently injured. I'm going to take a few days off, but I have a backlog of 2 weeks of individual training videos, so that works. But anyways, that is one thing that your players can do, is have their arms out in the passing lanes or at least one arm down to protect against the crossover. Now another strategy that you can incorporate is trapping the ball, double teams, things like that. And there's certain areas of the court that makes this possible and very easy to do. So let's get down to the clipboard and let's check these out. So for one, in the corners, way up here, I don't know if my video can, because I do crop this a bit, but up in the corners of the court, as soon as the player gets past half court, generally the corners that are right there, they are fantastic areas to trap the player because for one, there's the sideline and then there's the half court line, and if you can trap them in that corner there, they can't go back over. Let me just draw this out better. So this is the half court line, this is the sideline. And if you can trap them here, they can't go back over half because that would be an over and back. And obviously they can't go out of bounds because, well, that's out of bounds. So if you can have a player here and another player here, there's nowhere for that player to go. So you want to trap them there. The other place is in this corner. I don't know why I keep on getting this dotted line with this Apple Pencil, but I am. Because there's a sideline and a baseline, if you can trap a player here, and this is how 3-2 zone and 2-3 zones generally work, but a lot of the times 3-2 zones work like this. Also, my 1-4 Unbeatable Basketball Defense book that's in the description of the video, this is how we work it as well. And in that book anyways, anything below the free throw line is double teamed. Basically, when you can trap the ball, you are going to be able to get a lot of turnovers. Another thing on defense is the zone defense. There's many different types. There's what you see here as a 2-3. There's a 3-2, as well as other defenses like the 1-3-1. How these are calculated or named 1 player up top, 3 in the middle, 1 bottom, 1, 3, 1. Quite simple. That's how they are named. How zones work is they guard an area and not a man. So usually in these overlapping areas, what you will have is double teams happening in those areas. And in terms of my defense book, this is basically what the defense looks like. Single coverage from free throw line and up, double teams from free throw line and down. To understand how that defense works, check out the link in the description. However, basically, those are some very simple strategies that you can incorporate that every team has to do to win. Another one is when you're playing man-to-man defense, playing help defense. So, how I like to call help defense, ball man is right on. These guys are 1 pass away. I'm only showing you 5 out because it makes it easy. These guys are 1 pass away, which means that they are 1 gigantic step away, because if a pass comes that way, player 3 should be able to pick it off. Now, the wing players, their defenders are 2 big steps away. The reason, if there's a lob pass, they can still get to it, but also they're watching backdoor cuts, because if they were close and this guy is faster than his defender, that's an easy layup, and we don't want that. Another reason why we play help defense is if the ball is in the corner. Now, this player on defense, if you have a league where you're not allowed to play zone, which means that they will time how long defensively you are in the key, make sure you teach your player to step in, step out, step in, step out every 2 seconds, because usually there's a 3-second time limit or 5-second time limit depending on the league. However, by stepping in and out, you shouldn't get called for a zone or leaving your man. And basically, if player 5 drives, this gives player 1 the ability to cut him off in time, because what we really want is to defend the key. Shots out here are a lower percentage than shots in here. That's what makes a zone great, technically, because it stops players from getting in here, theoretically. It still happens. But when he comes over, player 3 needs to drop down watching both of these men, because the last thing we want is player 1 to drive baseline and this just be a nice easy pass off. By having player 3 dropping down, if the ball does somehow get out to player 1, player 3 can recover to him because he's closer. If player 1 can recover to his man, let him do so. If not, player 4 needs to move over, player 1 needs to move up, player 5 needs to get back to his man. That way, even though there may be some mismatches and you can switch after, even though you can switch after, you still want to have every man covered. That's why I like teaching even my point guards how to defend in the post. But anyways, that is my video today. I don't know why my voice is getting raspy. Maybe I need to get a drink of water. I don't know. I didn't do a lot of talking today. This is my first video of recording today. My knee still hurts, still is stiff, but I'm getting there. I'm able to walk on it just fine. It's the running part that gets me. But anyways, I will see you guys again tomorrow for another daily basketball video, because I do post new videos every single day. So I'll see you guys again tomorrow.